All right. Back to bring the juice. Woo! Energy's hot in the studio right now. Couldn't be more fired up. I got some Bengals in the house. Kwamie Lassiter the second.
Yes, sir.
The second,
man.
And I got Stanley Morgan Jr.
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro. A lot of, I would be the fourth, but my dad's name is Brian. I'd be Frank the fourth. So they
switched it up.
Fuck that shit up.
All the way.
Whatever, bro.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go.
It is what it is. Glad to have y'all. Fired up to have you on Bring the Juice today. Happy to have you in Fresno.
Yeah, man, it's nice to be here. This is my first time.
First time as well.
A lot of people's first time, bro.
Yeah.
I told you, spin cycle, baby.
Yeah.
Golf tournament's coming up.
Oh yeah.
This is being recorded pre-golf tournament. You guys are golfers now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, like, Stan, real quick. Tell me about your game. If I said, what's your specialty, what would you say?
My specialty?
Yeah.
I say my wedges, like
wedges.
Like 130 on in.
130 on in.
I get you right.
Yeah.
Guaranteed on the green.
It might not go on the green.
He be in his
right.
pitching wedge from like 180.
Yeah, I do. I get you pitching wedge really good.
Yeah.
For sure.
How many clubs? Do you use all your clubs? Use your whole
I use
bag?
all my clubs except my three.
Three's hard. I think that's common
yeah.
though. That's common though.
Yeah.
Call me what you specialist in.
I like putting, man.
Me
Lately,
too,
I've been
bro.
getting on that putting. I used to be like an irons and wedges, but lately that putting been there.
I was telling Trent last night. I was telling Ti. I said, "Yo, putt and change your game, bro."
Oh man,
Yeah, dude, that's what I realized. So
put's
I'm going to the range instead of the. Oh, I'm going to the green instead of the range. I'm just putting.
I think you hit a scenario where you're like, okay, listen. My dad and me did this one time. You play your ball, you play your round, right? And my dad, we kept score. But we also kept score of if I would have sunk that putt, what my score would have been.
Got you.
Well, you shave 6 strokes off if you make
I
your
ain't never
putts.
thought about that.
I ain't never thought about that either.
Yeah.
That's a
Think of
smart
how
way.
many. Think of how many 6-foot putts. Got this. From me to you, right? Got this. Barbecue chicken.
Missed that shit.
Double bogey.
But it's the difference.
You ain't lying.
It's the difference.
It is though. It is.
It's a big
It's a
difference.
game of
No,
inches.
for sure.
I know that pain.
For sure.
So y'all, I appreciate golf. I think golf's fun for athletes. I think especially football players like it because one, it's competitive, but two, you could compete against yourself constantly.
For sure.
Like I originally thought when I started getting into golf, I was like, I'm gonna play against my brothers. I better beat my brothers. Yes, we all start at the same time. We're brothers, competitive nature. Better beat my brothers'
I
ass,
hear
right?
you on that.
But you go out and like, let's say Stan's a scratch golfer. Kwamie, you shoot, 80s, and I shoot fucking 96s, which I do shoot 96s.
That's under 100.
Thank
That's
you.
under 100.
Hey,
That's under 100.
so
That's
I
under
go
100,
out and I shoot under a hundo. I'm a happy guy.
Me too.
Bro.
Fucking
I'm
me.
a happy guy with the boys, little sunshine.
Yeah.
I won with the world. Times are good. Maybe a couple beers. Maybe a couple fireball shots. Maybe a stogie. I don't know, bro. My point being is vibes are electric.
I ain't mad at you with that one, man.
But I get to compete against myself. So if you give me 10 strokes, shit, you might be up 9.
Yeah.
This last hole is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I better double bogey.
Really,
You
though.
better birdie.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's one of the beautiful games. And I'm the first one to tell you, I grew up my entire life thinking golf was not it.
Boring.
Boring.
That's what I used
not
to
the
think. Just straight
move.
boring.
I ain't know what that was.
Kind of just,
Yeah.
that's not a sport. Why do you like that? Bro, I could turn on the golf channel now.
Bro, same.
Tune in.
Hey.
And lock in for 4
Hey,
days.
I'm talking appreciate some things.
Man.
I'm talking
Yeah.
this guy's 65 yard out over a sand trap.
What is he using? What club is he using?
Oh my God. 4 feet out.
You ain't lying.
My
bro.
wife
It
out
be
here like,
that.
bro, this shit's boring. I'm like, that was impressive.
Right though. Right.
Impressive.
And it's crazy how your mindset goes. I was telling Ti last night too. We were texting. Kind of a little weird how late we were texting. I was like, yo, I interviewed Danny Woodhead.
Okay.
Running back for the,
Yeah.
for some guys, and he said that he was more nervous. He's a pro golfer now.
Really?
Yeah, so he was more nervous
How you do that? Yeah.
his first pro tournament on a tee box than warming up for the Super Bowl. And I'm like, that's some
it's
shit.
crazy.
He also said flopping a 60 2 feet from the pin in his first pro tournament was more of an adrenaline rush than scoring a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I can imagine.
I feel like because
Dude, if
That's
it's just the
tough.
boys and you flop a 60, you're fired up.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey, there's high fives, chest bumps.
You talking about in Arizona?
no, and what was we at? Cincinnati when I knocked it in from 110.
Oh, you hit it in?
I said, yeah, that's going in right there.
I saw this shit.
And
I heard.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm telling you,
That shit's
you
different.
get turned
Yeah.
in golf
No,
real
you-
quick.
for real.
He did it twice.
I did the
He
same
did
day.
it twice in the same day.
You're wild for that one, bro.
But that was just the best day of the world.
Hey, my first time ever playing golf. My brother went a time before me. He gave me a 60. We were in a sand wedge, like 50 yards out. He was swing as hard as you can, 2 inches in front of the ball, as hard as you can.
I just found that out.
This bitch went in. I said, I kind of like this thing, man. Never even close ever again. Like
Nah,
that,
he
bro.
ain't gonna get that again. Not no time soon.
Ever, bro. But you do go from, like, I went from, okay, obviously, I love driving. I love bringing out the Big Daddy Dangler and letting that puppy swing. Let it rip. I want piss missiles. I want bombs over Baghdad. Let's go, baby, you know?
I ain't mad at you.
But, bro, that's great. I still love when I get a hold of one. But I'm telling you, little wedge game right on top, hitting it pin high. I'm more fired up off that now.
Fucking right.
When you know you putting for birdie,
Be a little
when you know
eagle
you-
shot,
Hey,
Come on now.
boys.
don't give me one.
I had my first eagle.
True
a
eagle?
couple True.
True. Solo.
It's true.
At what
you
point?
Mean, what you mean? Like, why you?
I don't know.
No.
What's this?
Did you drop? Did you move the ball?
no,
Did you tee off twice?
I don't even like doing that bullshit.
Okay.
'cause
No, I
it's
don't
not
anymore.
gonna- it's
I
not
don't
gonna make
anymore.
my golf game.
It took me a while to get to that point, though.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't doing that.
Now I also have days though where my dad came up with this rule. He's like, we paid too much fucking money to play here for me not to hit another ball right now.
Oh, I feel that.
I got to work on my craft.
It depends how you playing. It depends who you playing with. It really depends who you playing with.
Bro.
And if you betting,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
which we're not betting on this.
no,
No. But
not at all.
But yes, the circumstances do matter, and it does depend on who you're playing with. And there's some people I play with where I'm like, I just can't play with that guy again. He's not my vibe. He's too much of an asshole. He's too much of a rule guy. And I'm a rule guy. But like, listen, if I hit a bomb and it's a little muddy out, and my ball is half in the fucking weeds in the mud,
I'm gonna let you take that out, bro.
I'm cleaning that
I'm
every time.
spit shining
Yeah,
that,
I'm
baby.
gonna let you do that.
I might put a whole
Look at
nother
that.
fresh ball on, and guess what? It's gonna be a little bit of a nice lie on top of a nice piece of
I
grass.
don't
Hey.
care, bro. Do your
But
thing.
We is
people
not
are
going
like,
on tour.
well, you can't do that. Shut the fuck up, bro. I don't want that energy. But I think golf brings out the competitive nature in athletes, and I hope to do it for a very long time, and I hope I get a little bit better. I hope I can tell people, yeah, I shoot high 80s.
You will. I think you will.
You take lessons?
Never.
I
You
just
self-taught,
started, bro.
like, I'm self-taught as well.
Never done shit, bro.
I
Self-taught.
just started.
I feel that.
But one thing I did
learn.
learn, I swing hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I fucked up my club, broke the head off, and I went back to get a shaft, and the guy's like, what kind of shaft do you want? I said, one that fits
Just give me a club. Yeah.
He goes, no, like, stiff, extra stiff, all this. And he's like, I was like, I have no idea what that means. Regular one. He goes, well, how hard do you swing? I said, as hard as I can. He puts me on. He's like, do a little test trial, right? I'm extra stiff guy. Changed my game a little bit. I was slicing. Now I'm not slicing as much.
I'm slicing like a motherfucker.
And also,
I
you could adjust the head. You could little
can.
screwdriver thing.
You can.
Yeah.
So like 10.5 or you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I know what it means.
I don't know what it mean either, but I know,
I know
what
it's on
say.
my shit. I got
what to
two
say.
drivers. One's a little bit red. I call it Red Dragon, and one's a little
Shout
bit
out
blue,
too.
and I call it Blue Steel. Those are my twos. I don't know.
I got a
Fuck,
black
they're
and red
pings.
one. Yeah.
They're knockoff pings.
Which one you like better?
Red Dragon. Right now, at least. I lent out Blue Steel and wasn't hot with it, so it's fine.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that golf game is always good to talk about.
Yeah.
It's the new
It's kind of the new thing,
It's
it's
bro.
new basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro,
It's in.
I can't afford a knee, an
Exactly.
ankle.
None of that shit.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm with the boys. Could have a quality conversation, get to know each other, maybe talk a little business.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey man, I'm all for it. Anyways, these are football players on the pod right now, guys. So let's talk Cincy real quick. Like y'all are both there together grinding. Talk to me about the just the Bengals culture real quick. Let's dive into that.
He older than me. I'm gonna let him.
I would say it's more like it's a family in there for sure. Like
Yeah.
with the players for sure. We don't. I mean, it's the best I've ever been around in a long time since high school. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
we like
I
family.
agree though,
Yeah, I
because
agree with that.
I've only been there. That's the only team I've been with, and
Yeah.
it's tight. That locker room tight for real.
Really tight.
I feel you guys got a pretty fun wide receiver room.
Yeah.
It's been fun ever since I got in there. I had
Yeah.
AJ, we got Jamar in there, TB,
Yep.
we got everybody in there.
Yeah.
John Ross we had in there.
Oh, that's right.
Just too many.
You know that
Receivers.
guy who just beat his record,
Higgins.
Xavier Worthy,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fresno boy.
Oh, for
Word?
real?
We got
I didn't know that.
got speed.
Well, I thought he was from like Texas.
he from Texas.
I know he went to Texas
He
because
came to Fresno.
From Fresno.
Oh, he's
or that
Born
boy,
and raised.
that boy.
We got
Fast
speed out
as
here,
fuck.
bro.
No, he was
speed out here.
running. He was digging.
Got some speed out
It
here.
took him like 16 steps.
Something in that water.
There's something in that water.
Fresno water, baby. No, but that's dope. I mean, you guys both had different careers. Like Kwamie, you said you went to Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Stan, Nebraska, man.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
year did you play at Nebraska? What was your last year?
2019.
What was
Or
your first year?
2018. 2015.
Oh, we played against each other.
Nah, I didn't. No, 2000. Well, I say 2016. I started. I didn't play that year. When y'all
You
played
redshirted?
that. No, I wasn't there yet. That year. That's when I still had Amir.
2016.
2016. We did play y'all.
Yeah. That was my
We
first
sure
play ever.
did. We sure did play
My
y'all.
first play ever as
Yeah.
college football. I was on punt return, and your all's punter just passed away.
Yes.
Word.
And
I
everybody
forgot
in the stadium was given a balloon. It was my
Yeah,
first
for
travel
sure.
game, freshman.
Yeah.
Freshman.
Oh, I know that
Special
was
teams.
rocking.
ST on the set, baby.
Yeah.
And this is my welcome to college football moment. Everyone in the stadium was given a balloon.
Yeah.
And sadly, this punter passed away a couple weeks prior to the season
Sam Folk,
starting.
Shout out to my
Yep.
dog for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they went out there with 10 men. Nebraska did.
Ooh.
Took the penalty.
That's
Took the penalty.
some Kobe.
Took the penalty. Everyone's just, I mean,
I respect that.
just emotionally yelling. Players
Yeah.
are crying. I'm a freshman. I'm like, oh, I got outside contained. Like,
No,
I'm like,
for
oh
sure.
shit.
For sure.
I feel
And
that.
this huge moment's going on. Everyone lets go of the balloons when they call a penalty. And our coach, shout out Tim DeRuiter, had a lot of class and he denied the penalty.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it was,
He would have been crazy if he didn't. That's
something.
that's wicked.
They might
Something,
got somebody
bro.
out there.
that was crazy. That
That's
was a good
wicked.
game though.
Yeah,
That was
for
a,
sure.
that was
Yeah.
a great college football diploma.
Sure.
But yeah, no, y'all went to both different respected schools, and like, you know, you have your journey. Like, Kwamie, let's start with you, bro. Like, talk about that transition from playing at Kansas to the league.
Shoot, it's different, man. Cause I mean, we was losing. I'm sure you can.
Kansas
look that up
was
and know
ass.
that. We was losing, but we played good teams. So it's like, okay, if I'm playing good against these teams,
I
I feel
respect
like
that.
I can get there.
Right.
And then going to Cincinnati and you get all them different guys. You get the Jamar T, TB. You really learn and you try to slow the game down. Obviously, bro, but you try to slow the game down. They help you out too. They good vets. They good vets to be around.
Stan, what about coming from Nebraska, which is such a fucking rich football school? Sorry, Kwamie, I didn't say that about.
We ain't out about it.
Don't even do it.
But hold on. Before we even get on to that.
I'm like,
We was a basketball school.
Come on, bro.
But we is an and like we football and basketball. But I ain't gonna fake it. When my 2019,
Wait, time out. Let's backtrack 4 steps here. Did you just say Kansas is a football and basketball
That's what
school?
I'm saying.
Bro,
He's going
we
too
went-
far with this shit.
But we just went. We just had back to back winning years. My last
Wait,
year,
you
we
kind
went
of
the-
winning year makes you a football school?
We won ball game. What
See,
else can
the
we do? We
standard-
can't get to the playoffs.
The
We
standard,
can't get to
did you win your conference championship?
No, he ain't do that. But that's coming from where we was at. Come from. Hold on, don't do that like y'all was. I thought you Alabama.
About Nebraska right now. It's
Because look,
it's tough.
let me just say this.
It's tough.
Hey,
right
that's good.
now, bro.
I always
It's
tell
tough.
him no. If we played against each other, we would have won.
That's cap.
So you're
Because
saying
they only had like one of
That's
those.
cap.
And I respect that.
So
I
you're
respect
saying Nebraska, a mid-range Nebraska would beat a good Kansas?
that. No.
I think they would.
No. Today
wouldn't
in
they?
today's
I
game.
think the physicality.
Who wouldn't think
What we
that?
playing the? Y'all got the Big Ten. Yeah, they good, but yeah, because we just gonna air y'all out. That's really what it is.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Big Ten, y'all
I
gonna,
do like the Kansas color scheme though.
we nice, but
No,
don't do it like that.
The blue and red, and I like a little yellow in there. I do like the color scheme. I think
You seen
I
the blacks?
everything's good.
Everything's got a
It's
good
not-
black. Fresno State's
winning,
blacks
bro.
is
We
fucking
had
hard,
back
bro.
to back. We won 9 games last year.
That's cool.
Which I did. Was it? They spent Christmas with the fam last year. That's all. You know what that means.
Hey, that's the thing about Fresno State. You get to play in the early bowl games. December 17th.
You do.
Then you out of there for
You
vacation.
do.
But I had multiple years we won the championship, conference championship,
Okay.
bowl game, December 17th, done.
Dang, you get back. I ain't never. I spent every Christmas with the fam.
Damn.
Did you ever go to a bowl game?
I spent
Damn.
That's like Super Bowl.
Oh my goodness.
You've been in the Super Bowl, but not the.
No, I ain't never been to the Super Bowl. That's why we got.
Yeah, but you never went to a college bowl game either.
My last time I was winning was in high school. It was long, man. Hey.
What was your? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna bring you back. Kwamie, what was your
was
worst?
long.
What was your worst record?
0-9 in COVID.
I was gonna say I was 1-11 my freshman year.
So you know that. You know
Yeah,
that.
but the next
man.
year we were 10-4, biggest turnaround in college football history,
I
and then we were
respect
12-2.
Oh my.
Man,
And we
I
played
went
Bama
from-
that year,
Listen,
and Washington when they were 3.
Ooh, yeah.
And all this talk about Nebraska.
Nah, that was our worst year though. That was our worst.
0-9.
year.
and
Let me just say this:
How's practice?
long.
I know it is.
It's long. Look, we had Puka, we had Khalil, we had
Wait,
wideouts.
Y'all had some athletes.
Where'd you finish at?
Puka Williams, not
Oh,
Nakua.
my bad.
We had some athletes. We just show you how important
I'll tell you
coaching
what,
is.
I'll tell you what. When we were 1-11, and we went
long.
10-4 the next year. Same guys.
Oh no, not us. We had a whole new coaching
With
staff.
change.
No. Coaching staff changed.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
players.
Yeah. It shows you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It do.
But I don't think Kansas is a football school yet.
So let me ask you this: If we hold on, let
He
me ask.
think that shit.
I'm gonna think. Yeah, I think that even when we.
I get that. I'm biased. I'll say
Yeah.
I'm going to talk shit about Fresno State.
But
better.
look,
Yeah, you have to.
what's gonna make us a winning team or a football team?
You got to win a championship.
No way.
Not a
That's-
national championship, a Big 12 championship. That's
So if
doable.
you have three-
Especially with Texas and OU leaving, that's doable. Who's going to win it
No,
next
I
year?
agree. It's do
Who's
us.
what-
We got it.
Who's even the best team in the
Yeah.
Big? If Fresno State was in the Big 12,
No,
they'd have
no,
a better
no.
record than you.
We
That's a
just
hot
won
take.
9.
Huh?
We just won 9.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all not winning 9.
He gonna talk about that 9 all year.
So we won 8, 7 the year before. From 2 though.
That's not good.
From 2 though.
Coaches
you
are
just
getting-
said y'all went from 1-11 to 10. So from
1-11 to 10-4.
Yeah.
This was in 2016. They've
So
won
2 to
they've won
7, that's
4
enough.
championships since
From
then.
what
3
we had?
championships since then.
Ooh, that's enough.
How long-
I'm not gonna say I don't respect.
How
y'all.
long is a turnaround? I
3.
think you got 2 years.
Oh, then we turned that motherfucker around. Then we won 2 years.
Okay, but in Fresno, if you win 7 games, you might get fired.
I get that. Not at Kansas, because we coming off of. I respect that. I agree. If you a winning school, 7 wins back to
That's
back.
not good at all.
That's
Okay,
not
what
good.
about Bama? Okay, Kalen DeBoer, my boy, he was the offensive coordinator at Fresno State. Guy who just got hired at Alabama, Nick Saban. What do you think his limit is? Like, when do you think people
If
would be
Bama
pissed?
don't win,
There's 12 games in the season.
yeah, 13 should be.
Well, 13 is a
12.
championship, but 12 in
Yeah,
the regular
but for
season.
them.
12 in the regular season.
That's
They for
Alabama.
Bama, they gotta win 9.
I was about to say 10 at least.
I think
Yeah.
10. I think
10?
I
Really?
say 10. I say double digits.
If
For
Nick
sure.
Saban won 2,
It definitely
9
depends
years
on
later, he
who
wouldn't get
you
fired.
would lose to for sure. It depends who you lose to.
It depends. Like
That's a
Georgia's
different
hot.
type of shit.
If you beat
That's
Georgia,
Alabama.
I'd say Missouri's hot.
Texas is hot too, though, and I hate to admit that.
Texas might do something this year while y'all playing.
What you think?
I don't know.
It depends. It depends.
I'm asking the questions here, bro.
You right.
No, I'm kidding. Y'all can ask anything you
No,
want.
you right.
All right, so Stan talk to me about Nebraska football, Stan.
Nebraska.
Talk to me about the rich bloodline of Nebraska football. Let's start there.
I mean,
Why'd you decide to go there?
that was my only official visit. Me and my mama took. So it was like I didn't really know too much about football when I was coming up. I just kind of like played it and I enjoyed it, and I just loved what I was doing. And then that's the only place me and my mama went. And then shit, I just committed on the spot.
You said this is home, baby. Take me home.
This is fucking home. I love Nebraska.
That stadium. I played in a lot of state.
Yeah,
You played in a lot. We all played in a lot of stadiums.
yeah,
Nebraska's fucking lit.
it's lit.
For real.
Game
Lit,
day is
bro.
lit. I'm trying to tell you.
I'll never forget.
No, I know, 'cause Becca went to a game.
Nebraska's
She
lit.
loved
And let me
it.
tell you this too. This is my first game ever, so I'm a little, shell shock.
Mm-hmm.
We were driving from the hotel, I think, because y'all are in Lincoln, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put us in, I think, Omaha. They put the away teams.
Oh, really?
How far away is that? 45?
45.
Yeah, I
never
think
knew
so.
that.
Is there a
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shop there? Or Cabela's?
Gotta be.
I don't know. Anyways, long
Gotta
story
be
short,
Nebraska.
we was pulling up, and I thought your practice facility was the stadium, and I was like, oh shit, wow, where are we going? We're going like around the block. And then I was like, I swear to God, to this day, if they had to park like a big ass spaceship blimp, it'd be in the Nebraska stadium.
Oh, for sure.
That bitch is huge, bro.
For real.
And it's walls.
Yeah, I seen.
It's walls. It's
Yeah.
not like I went to on my honeymoon. I went to Italy. Went to the Coliseum. Hey, I played at Bama, bro. Bama's a big stadium. Nebraska's walls.
Talk your shit. Go ahead.
Walls.
I'm not gonna say I don't respect it because I know they be packing the game
bro,
out.
and also they're not
But that's all
good.
I can give you.
They're not a good football program right now. Right now.
Yeah.
We're going okay.
Longest sellout in the history of I think sports.
Period. We sell out.
Their fucking spring game sells out, bro.
And
Yeah.
that's
And
what
it's
I was
not.
gonna say,
It's
though.
not. Oh,
what I was gonna
18,000.
say.
Was it 96?
Stupid.
Stupid.
90,000.
96. Don't forget those last 6.
Yeah, no.
They're
I
in there
respect
too.
that.
And we building on right now.
Yeah, up. And guess what? The next
But
one
they
out.
show up when they losing though. They show up when they losing. They ain't giving you that love at Kansas.
No, bro. It's a basketball school.
The man trying to tell you.
So what y'all do though? Oh y'all straight football?
The
Volleyball.
championship-
Volleyball.
I got a
Volleyball
question.
school.
Oh, we.
Well, we will go to the
I got
final
a question
though.
though.
There's scandals
Once you
there.
put the trophies on the wall, they're there, right?
Always and forever. And guess what? Yale, Harvard, they rep those, baby.
I was about to say that. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing past our grandparents. I'm not
Nah.
hearing
I think, like,
it.
would you throw Notre Dame in this category, too?
Of championships.
No, like, okay, Notre Dame hasn't, I mean, they've been better than Nebraska, but, like, they're not the
You got
pedigree.
one more time. You got one more time. Bro. You got one more
They're
time.
not the pedigree that they once were.
I feel that.
Nah, I
but
agree.
I'm with you. Like we should for sure have to step that shit up. Like
There's
for
too
sure.
much funding. The money's there.
The money's there.
The
for
money's
sure.
there. See, Fresno, the money's not there the way it is in Nebraska.
I feel you. And I'm old school, so I'm with you. Like
Yeah.
that shit needs to.
Yeah, it's got to keep going.
Fucking right.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
went to spring practice and they were like, "Hey Stan, say a couple words," what would you say to these boys?
I say everything I didn't say when I was there. I would say like some real shit. Like, let's get this shit going. Like for sure. Like,
Let's start bringing the juice, baby.
fucking right.
Bring the
Bring the
juice.
juice.
Yes.
Bring
I
the
was
juice.
always bringing that juice everywhere I went. So
That hot shit.
hot shit.
I love that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Stan, let's dive into it. Everyone, we understand the importance of the game is owning your role as part of it, and the higher you go in athletics, everyone in high school was the MVP of their team. Everyone in college realizes, shit, there's a lot of other good dudes. When you get to the league, it's a different level. You got to get in where you fit in. Talk to me about special teams, guys. The importance of owning your role, understanding what you want to do. Why are you pointing, Kwamie?
He liked that on that stuff.
No, I know. I watch. I've been watching film, bro.
Gunner.
I've been watching film.
Yeah,
bro.
he run that on that gun.
On the
Nah,
shit.
for sure.
Talk to me about special teams, Stan.
Shit.
When did the switch flip to like I'm gonna embrace doing this shit?
Probably like my first year. I had
Yeah.
my boy Seaton Carter up in there. He went to Nebraska with me. He was from New Orleans, so he already knew the ropes as special teams. So I'm like, the quicker I'm gonna get on this field is pretty much special teams. So, and I pretty much was stronger than everybody a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I really honed in on that shit and being a dog. And I'm from New Orleans, so I don't really give a damn where you put me. So you gonna get this work wherever I'm at. So I really respected the game and our coach too. So I went full throttle with that shit.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I think the younger you can understand, like, if you could play special teams, your chances of making it in the league expand drastically.
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Going undrafted on the same team like for
Right.
5 years, like bro, that's crazy.
Own your role.
Yeah, fucking right.
I actually watched a highlight video today of Stan, and his coach was like, "This guy brings the juice," and I was like, "It's meant to fucking." Be.
Fucking right. When you was talking earlier about that shit, I'm like, you don't even understand, bro.
Bro, I
feel
love
you.
that, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
And
for
it happens so much. Like, I can't even say, like, especially now that we're doing it with the pod. More often than not, I don't meet who I'm talking to until the day of,
For real.
ever. So I got
Yeah.
to, and that's why I lay some hats out at the studio.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a cocktail? Would you perhaps some water? Maybe a little
Yeah.
tequila splash on top. You tell me. I don't know what the
Something like
vibes
that.
are.
Reposado.
Yin and yang. How we
Yeah.
feeling? How's your mother? How we doing? And it's like, by the end of it, you're like, well, shit, bro. Should we start the microphones up? You got to make friends with people fast, bro. But everyone could find something that they have in common. And sometimes it's just that high energy. It's just that I'm with the vibe. I like the vibes. I'm for the boys. I'm a team guy. I'm a glue guy. I'm ready to roll. And like, I think that shit's contagious, bro. I love that. It's contagious, bro. Electric energy is fucking contagious. That's just and football is the most electric game on planet Earth. It might be the most electric thing on planet Earth.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I think. Do you guys ever watch war movies or like war TV shows or anything like that? Ever? Anything along those lines at all? Ever? Anything?
Shoot, the last time I could tell
you. What that movie is, 300 or some shit?
Yeah, I was going to say
okay,
that.
All right.
I was going to say 300.
My point being, like, I think only man-to-man combat, like war, like that type of shit, could be more like, yo, we gotta get ready to go, boys.
We gotta go get it.
They're about to kill us. It doesn't matter your generation. You might be in the Viking era. This guy's gonna have a big ass stick with the spiky thing on it. It might be, but football is combat in its own direction between the certain lines, bro. It's its own fucking vibe. So, you know, going through all this shit, all these motions, and from college ball to the league, there's ebbs and flows, there's highs and lows. Emotions run. On the days you don't want to keep moving forward and chase greatness and attack things, because you're either the hammer or the nail in any situation, and don't be the fucking nail, right? What's your why? Why do you keep going? What do you keep getting out of bed and chasing these goals? What's your why, Kwamie?
I feel like it's like a gotta have it type thing. If that make any sense, man. I grew up on the game. My pops played the game. I see what the game can do for you. Obviously, I love the game, but it's you taking care of the family. You taking care of being able to take care of them without really struggling. That's a good thing, man. That's a good feeling. And wanting to stack it and take it to 50s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? It's a gotta have it type feeling.
It's a small window of opportunity.
It's a small window, and you gotta take advantage of it. When that time comes, you gotta go get it.
It's hot when it's hot.
It's hot when it's hot.
Hey, what you got for me, baby?
I say football just kind of blessed me in all type of areas. So
for real.
You just gotta bless it back. You know, just being where I'm from.
I had a coach that said that. He always said, "Bless the game, and the game gonna bless you." He always said that. I got with him my junior year and into my last year. He always said that. That was his go-to. It's
one of the few things on earth too. We just talked about how significant it was from like a man standpoint, a combat standpoint, like an emotional standpoint. It's also one of the few things that's on a ticking time bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Shit does not last forever.
Nope. I just realized that
you have one bad injury.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For sure.
You have a coaching staff that they like you, they support you, they fuck with you. They'll get wiped out.
Yeah.
Now guess what? They're gonna bring their own dudes in. Maybe they don't see you. They don't care what you did. The sweat equity, that shit gets diluted really quickly, bro.
Oh, for sure.
And as a man, it's like, bro, I've been here for 4 years, 5 years. You're just gonna cut me, make me, re-earn my spot, re-earn my stripes. It's a hard deal, bro. Yeah. You guys been through coaching changes?
I was about to say, sure. Nah, I didn't.
You never did at Kansas?
I was gonna say only at Kansas. I had I had 4 different receiver coaches in 4 years.
Yep, same.
I had 3 different head coaches. No, head coaches.
Yep, I had 3 different head coaches.
That's crazy, huh?
Different OCs, different strength coaches, which in college ball.
Yeah, I had 3 different strength coaches.
You with the strength coach more than anybody.
Coaches and like 3 different quarterbacks.
You're with the strength coach more than anybody. I agree.
Receiver coach.
You with strength coach more than anybody, bro.
Especially in college.
I think for me, one of the unique things, like again, I feel like in basketball, your stats are your stats, kind of. Mm-hmm. You do what you do. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of scenarios where it's difficult to control the control because, especially as wide receivers, bro. Like, I talk to my dad about this all the time. Me and my brothers were all wideouts. Mm-hmm. Well, as a wide receiver, what do you want? You want the fucking ball. You want the ball.
And score.
Now you got to learn. Hey, I might have to block right now, and I got to block my ass off, and I got to embrace this shit. I got to dive in. And I'm going to block better than anybody could possibly block on planet Earth right now. This is my role, right? I got to do this. I'm earning my reps. Okay. If we decided to be safeties, if a safety went down and they said, get in there real quick. We need 11 men on the field. I could fuck around and make a tackle, get a sack, get a fucking interception, score a touchdown. Yeah. I could do all kinds of shit. Yeah. If I'm a wide receiver, I need to, 1, get in on the play. I need to make it to where I'm in on the play that's a passing play. I need to make it to where that passing play has a possibility of going to me.
Time.
I need to have the offensive linemen do their part and block so that the quarterback has a chance to pass to me. I need that quarterback to get the ball off.
Yep.
I need to get open.
Yep.
I need to catch the ball. How many fucking things is that? 8? 7?
Yeah.
Was I wrong on any of them?
No, you're right for sure.
Do you know how much shit has to go right
Oh, for sure.
for a wide receiver to have success? Now, I don't care if you're Aaron Rodgers throwing a little lob up to Devontae Adams on the Green Bay Packers, bro. All that shit still had to happen.
You fucking right.
It is a lot of shit that has to happen, bro.
Yeah, man.
My point being, to prove yourself as a wide receiver, it's difficult at times. Because what if your O-line's dog shit? What if your quarterback I'm running with the 2s, he's running with the 3s, or I'm running with the 1s, he's running with the 2s, vice versa. Yippty yang yang, whoopty whoop whoop. We don't have a lot of, chemistry necessarily. Yeah. It's not my boy throwing to me extra after practice. Yeah. The rep that I'm in is with the guy. He's a lefty, and I'm used to the other dude, right? There's a lot of scenarios as a wideout where it's really hard to reprove yourself, is what I'm getting at. Because there's a lot of reps need to take place in order you to really get that connection.
Thanks.
Who won the Super Bowl this year? Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. I had to think about that.
You think fucking Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes? Why do you think they're so good?
They really good. They really
They
good. They like that.
Is Travis Kelce an insane route runner? He's good.
He got them routes.
Is he fucking Keenan Allen?
No, I ain't gonna give him that. Yeah.
No, they have chemistry. Julian Edelman, I think that's the easiest example, or him and Wes Walker, right?
Yeah, them good examples right there.
They talk about it. Yo, Tom knew what I was gonna do.
Yeah,
You know how long that takes to be able to establish that? I had a quarterback. I had a dude in high school who just knew what the fuck I was going to do.
Yeah.
He knew if I stabbed out left and had this certain leverage, I'm going to do my little bullshit head shake, blender, and go this way.
Yeah.
He knew that. But it's not like, we're at the rivals fucking camp and it's like Johnny Appleseed's up there, set hike, and it's like, run a 10-yard in. There's a lot of ways to run a 10-yard. There's fucking 100 ways to run a 10-yard in.
You gotta get crafty. You gotta have some art to it.
You better have some shit.
He got that art too.
Point being, to fucking prove yourself and I say reprove, just to prove yourself in general in the game of football.
Yeah.
The margins are razor fucking thin, bro. So in the coaching staff changes and in those big scenarios of life of having to reprove yourself, and you're in an opportunity of hey, this is a audition, this is a tryout, this is a job interview. What's one thing that you pride yourself on? Kwamie, start with you, bro.
Man, for me, I feel like you got to be able to get open at receiver. You got to find a way to get open.
Nobody cares. Figure it out.
What you mean?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying nobody cares how. Just fucking get open.
Nobody. Yeah. You got to get open. That's you got to catch the ball. You're a receiver, but you got to get open. You create separation. If you give any receiver just a little window, they supposed to catch the ball.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just getting open, and then what you do with the ball in your hand, that's on you.
Yak, baby.
Yak.
Yak, baby.
Gotta have
Yak,
it.
baby.
Gotta have it.
Stan, what about you? When you got it, when it's time to hey, Stan, show me something. Mm-hmm. What's something you're this is what I gotta do right now. I'm locked in. Let's go, baby. What you got?
I'm gonna catch that bitch for sure.
Yeah, he gonna get
Yeah.
For anything, I don't care. There's no excuses about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Release whatever. I play receiver, so you gotta catch that bitch.
Bro,
for sure.
I appreciate y'all saying that because I'd be watching, and I honestly, I know I'm on the outside of it now, to where I watch TV football, or I watch my brothers play. They be making excuse. Bro, if you're a wide receiver, what's the rule? If you touch that bitch, you come down with it.
Yeah.
If you touch the ball,
yeah, bro.
It used to be if I go up and I put a finger on it,
that's your fault. Yeah, for sure. Motherfuckers ain't living like that no more.
You
bro.
have? Why?
Yeah, but it's not bro.
What happened to? I'm talking. Guy goes up, it hits him in the hands. Yeah, it was a little high for Johnny.
Right.
Bro, what?
Nah, I feel that.
I'm sorry. If you're in high school, make that play.
Yeah, bro.
If you're in 8th grade, Pop Warner.
Yeah.
Go come down with that.
Yeah.
You could. You touched it.
Yeah.
You're in the league. You're getting paid.
Yeah, you gotta catch that.
You're college. You're D1. Mm-hmm. You're D1. You used to wear the sweats that said D1 bound, bro. You're D1. Catch that motherfucker.
Catch that bitch.
And listen, if you drop it, you better be feeling you better be feeling like shit. You better pick that bitch up and
Run
head down, fast jog back, baby.
You can't have another one. That got to
For
be the only
sure.
one. Cause shoot, I ain't gonna fake it. I dropped a touchdown before. That was the worst feeling in the world.
You talking about New York?
No, in college.
Oh, I told him I did
Wide
the same shit. I did the same shit.
So, okay, let's talk about drops. There's a good mental side of the game, bro.
That's that gonna.
Let's talk
make
about
it,
drops because as a wide receiver, okay, yeah, wide receiver is very definitive. Like, let's say I get jammed off the line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I should have done that. I could have done this, but maybe things didn't work. Straight up, if there's a slant coming and I drop it,
A drop is like the worst thing in a fucking receiver.
Boy.
Like that's
Life.
like
In his life.
Yes, that's the
That's
worst
one.
thing.
That's
I
one
think
you want
that-
to spin back.
I think that okay, that's one. Two though, I think is when you got like a bubble you got to block for.
Oh, and you let that motherfucker come through?
Mm.
That ain't gonna happen on my end. If you want a fucking bubble, you come to Stan. The fucking man. No, I'm not laughing, Frank. This is real. This shit is for
love
real.
it, Stan.
No,
Let's
for
go,
real.
baby.
Hey, nah, you ain't lying.
No. If you want to block done, come holler at your boy.
I done got. Ooh,
I love that shit.
I done got peeled.
You hearing
off of-
this? You hearing this?
Hey,
No, that's for sure.
I fucking love that
That's
shit.
for sure.
All right, so you drop a pass though.
that's long. That's
Tell me what's going through your head, real quick.
You
shit.
shit.
Because there's a lot of young. There's
Shitty
a,
motherfucker.
there's a little young. There's young. I'm not. This ain't a PG pod. Don't worry. But I'm saying like, from a legit like no bullshit athlete standpoint, y'all are pros. Like y'all drop a pass. What's going through your head? How's a professional act? It's just like you are when you're 7 years old.
I'd be like,
Should have caught that motherfucker.
It's on you. Like
Like,
everything
what,
in
man?
your mind, like just it should
boy,
be on you.
It's like, boy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it.
It's
It's
like,
like
How's the first word not fuck?
you shitty.
It's you should.
That's what I be thinking.
I be saying yeah.
Like you ass.
Like Greg
but
really said.
then I come back like, all right, I can't handle more after that. One max.
Now when you have a
Try to
practice, when you have one of those practices,
when you have multiple drops.
Nah, nah, only one.
I didn't have one practice like that in college when I was a freshman.
I had one in practice
Had
in
one
college.
practice like that.
I had one practice in
For
college.
real?
It
Wasn't
was
my
bad.
day, bro. Wasn't my day.
And it was right before their first game too. My coach like,
Get him out now.
yeah, I'm about to redshirt you, bro.
Oh, it was in college. Okay.
This was in college, my first game. So I'm like, oh shit.
You gotta have a short term memory though, bro.
You
For
got to.
sure.
As a wideout, you
let's
got
say
to.
You pick the ball up, you're running back. Play's going again.
Next play.
Have to, bro.
Or you gonna be stuck in the mud.
It could ruin your career.
If you
Type
at that
shit.
position where you can run a plays back yourself, you got to run that play back with your quarterback. Like
Yeah.
I got to redo that for sure.
Oh, you saying
In a practice
No, you
standpoint?
saying in
Oh,
the
no,
game.
in a practice
Oh, in a game
standpoint.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's
You
over.
can't rewind
Yeah,
time.
it's over
No.
with. You just pissed off at that point.
But
No,
you
you
gotta
gotta
make
let
it
it
back.
go.
though.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta make it back. Yeah.
You gotta let the series in. Say, I gotta get this one back, bro. I gotta make a play right now.
Yeah, that's for
You
sure.
have to.
Yeah.
You got to look that bitch in for sure.
Again, it goes back to the wide receiver thing.
Day ones. Jug machines. For real.
What's your favorite wide receiver drill?
I like speed outs and curl breaks and releases. That's my style right there. Hezzies. Rocket steps. Stair steps. That's my style right there.
What about from a hand-eye coordination standpoint? Do you do anything creative?
I just like the jugs.
Yeah.
I do.
With the football. You never been a tennis ball guy, nothing like
Oh,
that?
I know how to juggle, so I do.
But
I
you don't
juggle.
have tennis ball comes, one hand, none of,
I like
none of that?
those.
No.
Out the jug.
What about the cards? You guys ever do the cards?
I ain't never heard the cards.
Some Fresno State shit, bro.
They throw the cards at
let
you.
me
try
know
to catch the
that.
cards. Wow.
Throw a deck at you. Pa, pa, one at a time.
For
It's-
real. That really would work because them cards be going like that.
It's tough. Dude, one thing that I had, so I mentioned the bobsled skeleton shit that I did.
Yeah.
All that. You're going 80 miles an hour. You go, so your reaction time is insane. And these dudes would, you've seen those little trainer things that are like a triangle stick thing, and they have like a red, a blue, and a yellow.
Yeah. Where they pick the color where they catch
They
it.
throw
Oh,
it to
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and they're like yellow. Like you have to not just catch it; you got to catch the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done those, but I feel like they could be resourceful. But at the same
Nah, I
time,
think those are pretty good.
I'm going full circle here. At the same time, bro, you're supposed to catch football. Just fucking practice catching football,
Just
bro.
catch the football, man. However you got to do it, just catch the football.
How's Joe Burrow throw the ball?
I only got so many, man. Me.
He threw the ball with good.
He
Like
got
butter.
he got a.
Throws it. Little,
I never
He got a
seen.
little
I've never
zip,
seen.
little zip.
I call it a little spice, like Louisiana spice.
I ain't never seen him.
He threw a Louisiana
Yeah, he
spice
got that
on that.
seasoning
Yeah,
to
he got
it.
that season on that thing.
Love it.
That dude accurate. That's my.
Yeah.
That what I see is like he crazy accurate.
When you started throwing with him, was he the first quarterback? You were like, oh shit, that's right there.
Well, his first
I had
practice.
one like that, to be honest. I had two like that in college, but he's obviously out. He's up there.
Yeah,
But I had two in college. I'm like, dang, you can really throw.
yeah.
but obviously they're not Burrow.
No. What about dudes in the league that have, it's helped you grow as a man? Helped you mature?
I'm trying to think.
That's tough.
I ask the hard questions, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know, man. I grew up early, me.
Yeah.
I
had
did.
to.
I had to. I went through some traumas growing up, so
I feel that.
I grew up quick.
I say football, like in life wise, like I'm from New Orleans, so I'm the same as him. I've been grew up a little bit, but in football locker room, I'll say my boy Seaton always had my back.
Oh, I say all of them had my back. Like he was
receivers,
an easy
all the
vet to
receivers.
get with because he talked to everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, TV's a good vet. Jamar and them good vets.
Like I said, our locker room is just
It's
all of them.
tight.
Like,
It's real
tight.
close. It's
It
hard
seems
to-
lit, bro.
It's
Yeah, it's
lit,
hard
bro.
to
Like,
just pick
fun,
one.
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Is the all-white Bengals uniforms the hardest in football?
I think so.
I
He
like
like them
them.
blacks. I thought you liked them blacks.
I do like them blacks. I like them
I
white.
think
ones.
we got a
them all
black.
white when they white out the field.
Oh,
White out the field.
Yeah, we
Oh,
went
oh
white,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
All
yeah.
That
the
shit
stadium
be
were
lit,
white.
man. All the stadium.
Then
were
it's a
white.
night game. Ooh.
That shit too. Lit.
Wait, what's the all blacks?
Well, it's
We
like
only
black
wore all
and
black.
orange.
Yes, yeah. We only wore all black once.
That's sick, but
It's not the all white.
That all white's
Because they wear
crazy.
the
no, bro.
It'd be the orange
bro.
socks.
I think the white helmet is the iciest.
Oh yeah,
helmet
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm talking in the game.
I feel you.
I'm talking college, high school,
Yeah.
Pop Warner, Canadian. It might be number one.
The white helmet.
The all-white Bengals is fucking hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the Bengals helmet in general is just like one of the top.
slept on.
I think when I was younger, I was like,
I used
slept
to love
on.
it when I was younger.
but then I was like, ooh, I
Nah,
like
that shit
those.
icy.
I
It's a
know.
fucking tiger stripe on the helmet.
Yeah,
It
facts.
is hard,
It slipped
bro.
on.
That shit hard.
Especially that white one. You ain't lying.
No,
That white
bro.
one pressure.
The thing is, I mean, that is
That's
when you
crazy.
guys got those. I would love to have been in that locker room as a player, being like,
Yeah, them tough.
That bitch tough.
this thing at Kansas, y'all had decent jerseys. Nebraska's
Yeah.
pretty good jerseys.
Traditional.
Plain Jane,
Traditional.
yeah.
You see
We
that?
gonna swag that.
You
We
gonna-
gonna swag it over there in Kansas.
You got
Hey,
to put
we
one
might
up
not
on
have
the wall.
won, but we was
What?
A Nebraska jersey. Make sure everybody see that Nebraska jersey.
Nah, I only put my jerseys on the wall.
I noticed that.
College, only college.
I noticed.
But league
I
jerseys,
respected it.
I got you.
For sure.
I got you. Unlimited hats. Whatever you need, bro.
Oh, say less.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys on the wall, bro.
Most
Actually, I got to get Mike. So Mike forgot to sign his fucking jersey, bro. He gave it to me right after the game. I was like, all right, sick. Forgot to sign it. Mike's one of my best friends.
That's crazy.
He's from out here too, or y'all just met?
He played with me at Fresno State.
Word.
That's
He's now
crazy.
the middle linebacker for the Falcons. He's about to
Yeah.
come through the door in like 20 minutes.
That's
Right.
crazy. He didn't sign.
So we were thinking about today.
Right.
We were thinking about breaking it on the pod, him signing it, and then I reframe it.
That's dope.
Yeah, because that ain't that.
I know,
you
but
can
then I got
that'd be
like to clean up glass.
Break
You
it.
had to clear it out.
Yeah.
That's tough. I told them earlier. I ain't get
Break
to
it
tell
in the
you.
most
I got
nice
the
way you
hot
can.
shit,
That's
Kwamie.
tough. Hey,
Come
that's
on now.
I gotta
Trent's gonna
tell
be
him.
pissed. Trent's gonna get here, and y'all gonna be like, "Oh, what's up, Trent? Like,
Yeah,
we're
we
hanging out
already
with Frankie
been.
B, baby," and I'm like, "Ooh!" I love it.
Dude,
Oh man.
All right, who day? Let's talk who day. That saying,
Yeah,
it's fucking hard. Just like
it's
the
tough.
whites.
It's slept on. I
think
didn't know about it till I got there.
I didn't know about it till like 2 years
No,
ago.
for sure.
Yeah.
Has that always been a thing there, or is that like a Twitter thing more recently?
No, I think because they got a whole song that play when they score touchdowns.
I think it's been there.
Yeah, I think it's been there. Cause there's a song that play.
Damn.
I don't know.
I think it's a song.
At least, yeah.
So, do you all bring the juice? That's my last question.
Do we bring the juice?
You got the juice?
I got it now. Shit, we in here with the.
Keep that juice.
Yeah, that juice stay.
I know
That juice-
Stan's got the juice.
Stan got the juice, man. He be piped up. He be piped up. He do.
For sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Morgan, Kwamie Lassiter, y'all studs. I'm a Bengals fan now.
Yes, sir.
Coming out to Cincy for a game for sure. Gonna do a Bring the Juice Bengals color edition. I feel like it's
fire.
due. Orlando
Yeah, it's due.
Brown was
Yes.
like, "Oh, I need one of these in black and orange." I was like,
Nah, let's do it. Let's do it.
all right, but follow these guys on the gram. Support the pod. Buy your merch. Support the Bengals. Get your piss hot. Stay fired up. I appreciate you guys.
Man, I appreciate
your
you,
time.
man.
Let's golf low this week.
Let's do it.
Let's do some hot shit.
That's
Shoot them
fucking dope.
straight.
Shoot them
fucking
straight,
But
baby.
good.
Do what
Let's
you
go
got to
ahead,
do.
win
Make
this
our
one,
putts.
Make you
Make
put
our
one
putts.
put. We were just talking about the one put, man.
And good times
I ain't
ahead,
got no
bro.
more to-
Good times ahead. All right. Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Quick cheers. Cheers.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go. All right.
Fellas.
Good episode, boys.